Hello guys, welcome back to yet another episode. What I'm going to do, I'm going to read a post from Facebook, read the comments, and then discuss a little bit. You can leave your suggestion, opinion, or any advice in the comment section. So let me read for you the post. It says, wale wa MPESA, how much have you been conned? My 4K imeenda hivyo, tuelimishane tactics za wizi. Whoever posted this wanted to know the tricks, the do's and the don'ts of MPESA business. So most of the people were telling the poster, pole. Somebody commented, I once worked with an MPESA dealer. Rule number 1 ni never trust anyone, hata ndugu yako. A colleague from another branch stole the money. I was working with the main branch, so tukafutwa wote. Ilibidi wafutwe wote because nobody could trust that they were innocent. There is this person who commented with 12 key points and he highlighted them very well. I'll pin for you in the screen so that you can see. These 12 points, I feel that they are very important and they summarize everything to deal with MPESA. Number 1, Safaricom only calls from 0722 000 via working phone. So when you see somebody calls you with a personal number that's not this 0722 000, that should be a red flag for you. Safaricom cannot use personal line or any other line or any other number to call the Safaricom agents or even you at a personal level. Sometimes you find that this number that starts with a different country's code, it's not 254. It just, a strange number. It looks just strange. Or sometimes people use this number that starts with 020. Those are mostly landline according to my knowledge, but I'm not sure. But in case you see the caller is asking personal questions and it's not calling from 0722 000, avoid such calls and hang up as soon as you can. Number 2, do not share your pins with anyone. Your pin is your pin and it's your pin. No wonder it's called pin. In full, it's personal identification number. I had to go to Google so that I can confirm for you what exactly pin means. Like, why is it called pin? It should be for your own use, not for public use. Don't share with anyone. Your pin is your pin. That's why it's called personal. It's not public, it's personal. Then, point 3, do not follow or key in instructions from any caller. Any caller who calls you with strange numbers and asks you, key in number 1, follow the prompts, you follow number 3, key number 4, key number... Avoid those callers. You should hang up as soon as you can. So anybody who calls you from a number that's not the official Safaricom number, don't follow any instruction that they give you. Number 4, MPESA messages are sent from MPESA and not a customer's line. So any MPESA message that it's not coming from MPESA, ignore. Just ignore, don't respond, don't do nothing. And when you want to know, like, it's an MPESA message, I'll show you. MPESA message, you can't reply. There's those messages that are coded in a way that you can't reply to them. And also, in some instances, some thieves, let me call them thieves, they can take your phone, save their own personal numbers as MPESA, so that when you receive any messages from them, you in your mind, you'll think that it's MPESA people who are texting you, yet it's someone who stole your phone and changed their number. Like they saved their numbers as MPESA, so that anytime they'll text you, you'll assume that MPESA people are the one who are texting you, yet it's not MPESA. So MPESA messages are sent from MPESA and not a customer's line. Not that. Then number 5, never give your phone to strangers. Not only strangers, even the people that you know. Don't give your phone to anyone, including your friends, family, or anyone. Don't just give anybody your phone. Imagine that phone that you're using to do MPESA transactions, you decide to give strangers and they can do anything. There are high chances that they'll do something bad with your phone. So don't give anyone. Let me just say anyone. Don't say strangers, because even friends can turn to be enemies. Family sometimes turn. No. Number 6, serve one customer at a time. You know, these thieves, I don't know, but I can assume these thieves they don't walk alone, they walk two or more. So when you want to serve a customer, please ensure that you serve a customer, one customer at a time. Don't try to like serve two customers at a time, like you're trying to multitask in a business. That's the worst that you can do. Imagine some people can come, they know each other. One wants to withdraw, the other one wants to deposit, or the other way around, or both. They want to deposit, and you want to listen to both of them at the same time. It will cost you your business. Avoid that. Just serve one customer at a time. And if someone comes in a hurry, like they want to be served before the customer that they found there, just release them. Tell them to go to any other MPESA shop, because MPESA shops nowadays, there are so many. Like when people come and they want to be served together at a go, you can just ignore them. It's not a must like you get every cash that comes your way. Some are cons. So ensure that you serve one customer at a time. Number 7, when you receive the fake messages, forward them to 333. So if you're an MPESA agent and you receive any fake message, just forward it to 333. Number 8, always ask for identification document. It is very important. Recently, I learned that some people can withdraw money from you. Like after leaving your shop, as soon as they leave your shop, they call MPESA and they tell them that, you know what, I withdrew money and I was not given. So from your end, when Safaricom calls you and trying to get the identification details of this person who complained about you, you won't have like their identification details, and you'll go at a loss, because of Safaricom are likely to reverse back the money to the complainant. So ensure, even if it's your friend, it's good to have the record of any person who does any transaction from you. Imagine somebody withdraws money like an amount of, let's say, 500, and you don't record like his identification details. If he or she is a Kenyan and you don't record the identification number, when Safaricom calls you because that person has complained that you never gave them that money that they withdrew, the money is likely to be reversed, because you will not be having the identification details. Most of them, they know how to pretend that they are very innocent, and they'll call Safaricom innocently, claiming that they withdrew money from you and you did not give them. So it's very important. Sometimes we just assume they're small things, but it's very important. Ensure that you record down the identification details. Sawa, whether it's a Kenyan or an alien, any, just record the identification number. The identification number is, there are around 8 numbers. It's not much work to do. Just write it down. And also, this is your business, your employee, or this is where you get your daily bread. Even if you're an employee or you're the owner, ensure that you record down the identification details of anybody who come to transact in your M-Pesa shop. Then, number 9, always take the money before initiating a deposit. Before you can deposit any amount of money, from as low as 50 bob to as high as 100,000 shillings. Before you initiate any kind of deposit, make sure you receive first the cash. Imagine you initiate a deposit before receiving the actual amount. What if that person who wants to be helped to deposit the money doesn't have, has less, let's say they want to deposit 10K and they have 8,000, and you've already deposited for them? Ensure that first have the cash that you want to deposit in your hand before initiating a deposit. Sini sawa? Usiwekee mtu pesa kwanza ndio unasema nipe. Mtu akikuja, I want to deposit maybe 5,000 shillings. Just tell them, give me the money. Count the money, ensure if you can detect if it's original or fake. Count if it's 5K, okay, you can start the depositing process. For receiving the cash, hata nakwambia ngoja na kupea niweke kwanza, ignore. Ama mtu anakuja. I recently read somewhere, kuna msee alikuja na gari. Unaona wale watu wanakuharakisha, niwekee haraka haraka, niwekee alafu nakuja. nikiwa hapo deposit naenda kukuletea pesa kwa gari. Ukiona gari unasema okay, naenda kuletea kwa gari. Number one, can't you ask yourself, so umeshuka kwa gari, why didn't you come with the money so that I can deposit for you? Na mtu kwanza, red flag, mtu anakuharakisha, fanya hiyo haraka haraka. Person is even running out of their breath because they are pretending okay, ni deposit okay, pesa kwa gari na kuletea. No, ignore at all cost. That's your business, that's your office, and I'm repeating it again. Mtu anakukujia na haraka, yani una deposit pesa na hujapokea bado. Don't ignore. Pata kwanza, hata nizo maraka zake mwenye hizo maraka zake, that person will have to be patient. Hawezi tu kuja kwa biashara ya mtu na unaharakisha ati unataka you are breathing, even at that time around was spending without money. Deposit for me, I'm going to the car. Please, hakuna kitu kama tena kuharakisha. Only deposit money that you have in your hand. Since even if it's your friend or family. And in business, there is nothing like friends or family, or it's business. Like usiweke marafiki mbele. Sini sawa. Point number 10. Keep your phone and cash box away from the public. I'll repeat. Keep your phone and your cash box away from the public. Like, these are your daily, like these are your personal tools, like the cash box and the phone. So unaona hata mtu asijua unatumia kabambe or smartphone. Just some people are evil, not some people, the thieves there, that's their job. Hawana huruma, hawakurumi, that like that's your daily bread, like that's the source of your daily bread. Au watakuibia tu, unaona, by exposing your phone, mtu atana, kuna watu wanajua, people are so cheeky, anajua vile atashika pin yako, unaona, na kuibia tu. So ensure that you hide them, like if feature ni kama feature, like it's the only thing that you depend on. Hiki hapa chini, ensure you have a good desk, like yenye iko na hapo chini unaweza eka, you can hide your cash box and your phone. Mtu akikwambia anataka kufanya, hata akikwambia ati nipe simu nicheke, don't try. Just tell them to, you can, like it's better for them to write the information down on a paper than you giving them your phone so that they can key in their own details. So ensure that like you hide them, not necessarily hiding them, but keep it where you're the only one who can access them or see them. You know, there's some people who can come say, unaona vile siku hizi M-Pesa zinapenda kufungwa, anataka kukuongelesha, kukukaribia. Na jue ukiwa business unamwambia ongeze sauti or give them a piece of paper so that they can write your details. Just some people in the process of trying to talk to you close, labda kuna madawa wewe umemkaribia na kurushia, and you can turn out to be dizzy yet you don't have any neighbors around, like this M-Pesa or banking agents. It's those are jobs that you need to be like extra alert. Always be alert. Sawa. So that's number 10. Keep your phone and cash box away from the public. The next point, point 11, have a money detector machine. It's important to have a money detector machine, especially when dealing with huge sums of money. Let's say you want to deposit 50k. It's very important to at least have a little knowledge to know that this 50,000 that you want to deposit, it's original cash. Though it's somehow hard, especially with this new notes. It's somehow hard. Personally, it has been so difficult for me to detect which note is fake and which one is original. If you are in business, at least you can look for a friend, a neighbor who can teach you to know the difference between the original and the fake money. Some people like depositing like huge amounts of fake money to you, like in M-Pesa shops. You innocently, because you are in business, you'll deposit for them without knowing that you have deposited fake cash. So it is very important. Then point 12, if possible, install a security camera on your premises. Installing CCTV camera will only help you if you know, like if it's your colleague or your friend or family steals for you. But if it's such stranger, sometimes it's very hard to identify. Yes, you'll have the clip of somebody who stole from you, but because they're strangers, like there are people whom you don't know. It can be very difficult, like next to impossible, to access them as soon as they do something wrong to you, including stealing from you. Then the final point was, finally, trust no one. Trust no one, even if it's your family or friend or just your neighbor. Like, just trust no one. Even if you're going to look for change in the next shop, ensure that you close your door, you put your cash box where you are the only one who can access it, as much as you're just going to the nearby shop. So deposit for me this 5,000, and the remaining 5,000 I'll bring for you tomorrow. That's a red flag. Just refuse. By the way, you have the right to refuse. As much as this is your regular customer, just tell them, you know what, let me just deposit for you the 5,000. Then the remaining 5,000 I'll deposit for you tomorrow or any other day that you'll come back with it. Avoid trusting anyone just because this person is your regular customer and you don't want to lose them, you want to retain them, you want to please them. Please just avoid. Usiweke urafiki mbele. Si ni sawa, hii ni biashara yako. Hakuna vile mtu ako na ruhusa ya kuja na kukuambia kwamba umwekee pesa alafu kesho yake ndo atakuletea. Hapana. Kwa biashara usiweke marafiki. Jambo la muhimu. Very important. Don't put friendship in business. And another thing, some thieves, I'm just referring to them as thieves because they want to take something that they have not worked for. Somebody comes and asks you how much your float is. Don't tell anyone your float. Then in an M-PESA shop or these banking businesses, avoid storing with strangers. Like when somebody comes and they have long unnecessary talks, just avoid them. You have the right to chase them away. Those are some, not all. Some people are very friendly. They're genuine. They're just telling you the normal stories. But some people, when a customer comes and they want to tell you long stories, like unending unnecessary stories, that should be a red flag for you. Like mtu asikuja na kuchapia stories zenye hazina maana, because in that process of the long unnecessary stories, they can end up like confusing you, and you can easily fall in to the trap, whatever trap they have for you. So avoid less in your business. Yani mtu anakuja tu, avoid them. I was reading the comments, by the way. Let me continue reading the comments. If you work in an M-PESA shop, you should be cautious and suspicious of everything. In fact, you should be like a FBI detective. So personally, I don't know how FBI detectives behave, but during the coronavirus period, the CS for that time, Utaikago, used to say that you should treat everyone as a victim. So in a business, and especially M-PESA business,
treat everyone as a suspect.
Jishuku tu, weka tu ni kama unajishuku. Mwingine juzi ana withdraw 50 alafu ananipigia na landline 020 ati kuna pesa imetolewa kwa agent. Hata sikungoja amalize, nikamkatia simu. Akapiga tena, mbona unanikatia simu? Nikamwambia atafute network kwanza ndio tuongee, nikablock. So this person, like this person has an experience in the M-PESA shop. Unaona that ka number 020 aliona tu this can never be Safaricom. So pia akamshtua, unajua alimpigia na ukale, kamba mbona unanikatia simu? Akamwambia tafuta simu ndio tuongee, but she ended up blocking that con woman. Then let me continue reading this comment. Usiwahi pia mtu simu yako hata kama unamjua, kidogo kinirambe 50k. So this person who commented, it's like somebody who she knows very well almost conned her. So like, it's your phone, it's your private property, it should be yours and yours alone. So I'll just read it, but you have already said them. Fake money without ID withdrawals can make you lose money. Exactly, this is what I've already told you. Giving out money without confirming withdrawal SMS. I was almost forgetting this. So somebody comes, these cons, they have new tactics every day. Somebody comes with an edited messages. He or she stands there in your shop and tells you that I've withdrawn this amount of money, and if you have not received that confirmation messages, don't give out the money. Koja, wait for the message to reach you. Mtu atakwambia ndio message yangu imerudi, nipatie pesa. Avoid them. Like, people nowadays have that tendency of edit messages to show that like the transaction has already been completed. As much as there is a delay, just tell them to wait until the delay is over. Don't give out the money just because somebody comes with an edited message. If somebody comes, he or she has edited a message and tells that I have withdrawn from your agent, and you're there because you want to fall into that trap that the person has already withdrawn, yet you have not received any confirmation messages from your end. Don't give out the money because you'll be the one who will go at a loss. Just tell that person to wait. Some can even end up running away because they know very well that they have not withdrawn any money. That's just a message that they have edited and they want to steal from you. Then administrator can thief from you. I don't know much about like administrators, but I don't know. Just be keen. Then displaying your MPESA phone on counter. Like, yeah, that one I've already discussed. Like, somehow hide it. Act like you're hiding your phone and the cash box. So I'll stop it at that, and I'll make sure that a part 2 will come after this. So this is just part 1. Part 2, as much as I'll be repeating myself, I'll be educating somebody out there who's very innocent, an employee or an owner of an M-Pesa shop, so that they can be keen in their business. Thank you for listening to this wonderful session, and stay safe, stay keen, be cautious, treat
Treat everyone as a
and
suspect.
all the best in your business. Bye bye.